Sienna God, hello all. Osha Sonali, good morning and Wado. Thank you for watching. So this is day 37, part B of reading Lone Wolf Alpha Squad, copy over by James Rink. And these are his experiences, and he's going back and forth with Alex, getting some intel from him from whatever he can remote view and stuff. All right, so I'll pick up with the last sentence. Top one is for bullets, lower is for grenades. There are 3 other people with us on the mission, one of which is me and maybe Adam and Victor, but we all look different. Sabretooth, in parentheses James, has a sniper weapon, Dreadnought, in parentheses Adam, and MP5. You hold it on your shoulders and start firing automatic rounds. Bloodstreak, in parentheses Alex, has a 9mm pistol on his leg, and so does Adam, but Victor's is a .45. We travel through space and land on Mars. It's sandy and the sky has a slight orange tone. There are a bunch of holes which go underneath Mars into different facilities. The inside of these tunnels has lights on the ceiling. It looks like a bar light or a glow stick light, but it's brighter. There were disturbing calls from a base on Mars. They need backup. Reptilian creatures, which were working with the human scientists, were not being obedient. They sent us in to exterminate the reptilians. 2 of these creatures greet us. One looks like a Nile monitor with a long neck, and the other a swamp monster creature. We talk to the main creature in charge. He is 7 feet tall, wearing armor and hissing, using all kinds of languages we don't understand, but we understand what he's thinking. He thinks humans are foul. Humans can't be trusted. They don't even trust themselves. Some of the reptilians were killed by the humans at this facility, and they were raving mad about this. In the process, some humans were killed as well. They tell us to stop being so negative that it disgusts them. They want humans out of Mars. We talk to the human general to let him know what's going on. The general doesn't seem to care too much what the reptilians think. We are ordered back to exterminate them. Alex tells the general, I don't want to. He says, you have no choice. I said, we shall see about that. What? Alex says nothing. The reptilians knew we were coming and asked us to meet them at another base where there were no humans. It was very warm inside and illuminated by red lights. The walls look like titanium metal and have some kind of strange writing on them. These glyphs are probably Keeben, K-E-E-B-E-N, and in brackets it says Gray, G-R-E-Y, in origin, as drawn by Alex Diaz. Kind of resembles like kanji to me or something. It's pretty neat. They told us they understand that the American general is very ignorant. They also think we can come back with the mission complete by escaping to planet Sedan, S-E-D-A-N, where they won't allow humans. Excuse me, we agree. Excuse me. And soon after, they destroyed the underground base in an explosion, killing all 100 or so humans inside. The general then tells us we are done. We will call you when we need you. We go back inside this, inside the spaceship. We are naked and exhausted now and enter a small tube-like chamber. It's about 10 feet tall. We then shift back to our normal selves. This happens while we are conscious. It feels like our bones are expanding or getting loose. It hurts a little bit. We are back on Earth. Alex wakes up with money. The family is asking where he got it. Alex thinks the general gave him $15 for his help, but he also thinks there is a secret bank account with a lot more money in it. He is not sure how much. For every mission he has completed, the general pays $10,000. It's a Bank of America account under the name Joshua Hackelford, H-A-K-E-L-F-O-R-D. Excuse me, account number 9X, routing number, and it's 9X again. After this session, Alex felt a psychosomatic pain in his shoulder. Could be related to his programming, or maybe he was visited when under regression. Who knows what's possible in this infinite universe. In June 2013, I visited Alex in Paramount, California. We did a video for my YouTube Super Soldier Talk channel in which he shared his reptilian experiences. Alex reeked of marijuana and bloodshot eyes. It was clear he was smoking all day and probably was not ready to come to terms as to what my labs had done to him. After filming, we ate at an authentic Mexican restaurant with his homeboys. He probably was in a gang, but we never discussed it. I felt bad for Alex. after our time ended, I knew I had a place to live in a safe neighborhood and a rental car to get away, but he was stuck in this hellhole. About a year later, Alex contacted me again for help. He was having a lot of trouble with the law. He was prohibited from carrying a weapon due to probation from a previous car burglary conviction. He insisted he needed a weapon to protect himself on the streets of South LA. I wasn't very close to him at that time, but I suspected he was stealing cars. I don't know how he did it, but he was able to avoid law enforcement, probation violations, and jail time. It was around 2015 his girlfriend added me as a friend on Facebook. When she first added me, I didn't know who she was and did not accept the invitation. About a month later, I went back and accepted her friend request and viewed her profile and noticed all these RIP messages. When I questioned her friends what happened, I was told she and Alex had gotten into a fight and Alex brutally stabbed her. Man. Sadly, Alex now sits in prison and I deleted my interview with him from Super Soldier Talk. I suspect his blunt weapon altar probably got triggered. Usually in cases like that, MIB is sent in to clean up the mess, replace the dead with clones, and replace memories from a parallel reality in which it did not happen. Why not this time? Not sure. Maybe Alex pissed off the wrong person or had some karma to work on. Either way, I wish him the best on his life journey. And so, James Rink and Alex Diaz, June 2013. Again, I have dirt around my fingernails and cuticles I got to clean out. And I was helping my hubster today with a planter for his shop. All right, chapter 17, Augmentor. Augmentor, yeah. In 2013, I came across another individual by the name of Jaiden, Jaiden, who claimed to be an augmentor assigned to my clone avatar within Alpha Squad 45. Augmentors have multiple psychogenic abilities and are designed to astrally sync up with certain SS designs, such as the Gen 5 SS, like what is seen in the movie Avatar. Geez, I was wondering if Avatar is coming up. I was born March 8, 1980, and Jaiden March 5th, 1982. He claimed that because both of us are indigos, our energy is very similar, making a pairing possible. Gen 5 SS are unique and that they are the only generation designed to incorporate augmentation. Since handlers can't quite determine how to control spiritual energy, they would use an indigo augmenter. After the 5th gen SS, they opted to go more cybernetic rather than ethereal. The newer gens are made with less biological systems because they are straying away from psychic and energetic techniques. The more cybernetic one is, excuse me, the less psychic and emotional they are. They want us to be like Spock in Star Trek, but less emotional. But less emotional? When we are linked, we use intuition as a guide rather than a thought process. The newer gens have features designed to take care of glitches found in older models. But they also give up some abilities that were superior in older models, such as telekinesis. Also, the newer gens can be shut down, but Gen 5, they cannot be shut down. However, they can use frequencies to control them. So in order to use the augmenter features that Jaiden and myself were designed to implement, 5th gens would need to act as an antenna of sorts to receive frequencies. His Pleiadian bloodline DNA is similar to my own. This allows us to actually connect our chi energy so that he can enhance my psychic abilities and the range in which frequencies affect me, acting as conductor that tunes telepathic messaging while in combat. Then he can augment my ability to receive orders, respond to events quickly from intuition, shield me from psychic attacks, and increase healing speed. During combat, we aren't in a very logical state of mind. I'm more like the Incredible Hulk. On missions and in battle, my life force is like a torch. But compared to everyone else, they are like candles. When he connects astrally, my torch level life force becomes more like a laser in which I can aim or focus my abilities. While on missions, Jaiden does not necessarily need to be there physically. He could be in a base, helicopter, or his home. To begin a mission, they would pull one of my naked clone bodies out of storage. My clones are kept in a preserved, non-functioning state, which makes it difficult for anyone else to control them other than me, which is why they keep me alive in my civilian life. We are then given several suits depending on mission aspects. After suiting up for a mission, I am then dropped off at a rendezvous point, which would also contain all the gear needed for the task at hand. Gen 5s usually carry a lot of heavy gear, and gear is in all caps. After the mission is complete, my memories are then filtered for my health. They don't want glitches in their property. An organ transplant from one of my clones to another would create a massive problem with memory recall. So they keep a few clones that aren't ever piloted for transplants. If one of my active avatars is damaged, they take a repair clone and fix that body. Some clones are used for combat and some for repairs. The ones used repairs, it's probably supposed to say the ones used for repairs, but it says the ones used repairs usually don't have as advanced nervous system. Okay, probably as an advanced, but anyway, as advanced nervous system, which is needed for the augmenters. Jaden then tries to use his abilities to reach out to Nathan. Our conversation goes as follows. Jaden, reconnaissance probe complete. Operation Cryptonym, CRYPTONYM. Let's get wild. Omicron protocol breached via binaural, BINAURAL, beats / isochronic tones. Left - 63 hertz, right - 70 hertz, isochronic pulse, 6.3 hertz, 5 - 4363 access core, data subject Nathan Wilder. Operation Cryptonym, Let's Get Wild. Code name, Let's Get Wild. Fundamental fatal error core system data subject Nathan Wilder. I broke Omicron protocol. James, what does broke Omicron protocol mean? Jaden, access and full reconnaissance probe. Subject Nate based on keyword Nate and image identification. Successful match. Oh, so where is he? Why does he pretend he has no memories of me? Jaden, James, I cannot retain this information much longer. I will explain Alpha Omicron afterwards. Location of target Nathan Wilder, USA, State, Illinois. Fundamental fatal error, project status decommissioned. Okay, here's his Facebook profile image. And then he has image written there, but there's nothing there. Jaden, program errors arise from virus. Subject clones infected. Subject avatars infected. Project decommissioned. Operation Cryptonym, Let's Get Wild. Image acquisition. NSA targeted stream. Source internet. Subsource Facebook. Decommissioned. Data dump. Clones infected. Organ transfer not possible. James, I see. Why doesn't he remember me? Data dump. Can he be repaired? Neurotransmitter function prohibited. James, and that's written in all caps. Yes. They're taking it now. Who is taking what? Neurotoxic protocol. Nate wasn't punished. James was punished. I'm going to be sick. Sorry. Why was I punished? Oh, wait. You're asking me to try to use my abilities to get in touch with him? I thought you just did. No, I haven't yet. Not that way. I can tap into his emotions if I can find him. Then what was it you just did? Last night I tried to use isochronic tones to gather system info. Unsuccessful though. Why, you think? Well, it's secure. You aren't supposed to just show up. They get you when they want you. Have you heard of Omicron? That's what we're listed under. You guys are Alpha. Sometime when I channel info, I hear words like that and other weird poop. I just think it's Google Gook, GOOBLEGOOK, and don't listen to it. I've heard of gobbledygook, but not Google Gook. Anyway, Jaden, ha ha ha. Whenever it is Alpha Omicron, that's when an Alpha team has augmented support. I go out with you on Alpha Omicron missions. My assignment is Alpha 45. Weird. I hear those words in my head. I am on Alpha Squad 45. You aren't supposed to hear that. It's a bleed through. By the way, you aren't 54363. It's 5-4363. Gen 5-4363. Huh. Makes sense, dude. Do you want to talk to Nate? Okay. Why do you do that? Do what? Why are you bullying us? Bullying who? You want to record us. Who is this? This is the beginning. Don't effing call us. Oh, we can't trust you. You are deceitful. Suit yourself. Why do you write about me? Make videos about me? Make books about me? Make my private thoughts public? Do you think you have the right to do that? I'm not talking about the legal right, the moral right. You think you can simply make a character in your story, limit me to your belief system. I create my life. I own my creation, not you. Well, say something. I can't do this forever. Do you know why both Jesus and Lucifer are both referred to as the morning star in the separate biblical passages? Oh, hi Nate. What do you want from me? To put me back to where I was? I'm glad you remembered me. For a while I thought you didn't. No, I want to be friends. Don't you understand? I don't have to live like you anymore. Can't you understand that? Okay. Do you want it gone? You mean them using me? And then in all caps it says, I mean all of it. And then the rest is normal. I'm happy here. Mostly happy, but you keep trying to pull me back. I don't remember what I do, but yes. I would like for them to stop using me. How am I pulling you back? Are you kidding? It's a daily activity in your life. I don't ever have to be like you again. Oh, okay. Yes, we all have our faults. And I said, there's no such thing as right and wrong, but there is. And you know what? There is good and evil, right? And there is good and evil wrong. I understand that now. So you don't help me because you're worried you will get drawn back? He's gone, James. He's pretty pissed off at you. He wasn't like that before when I knew him. I think he got reprogrammed or something. My arms and legs are numb. He thinks you're the selfish one. Why? He thinks you are a part of a delusional breakdown he had in the past. He also thinks you have problems, and he caused you to have more problems. Oh, so he thinks by ignoring what was done to him and me will make it as if nothing ever happened so he can pretend to have a normal life. I don't think it is pretend to him. This is really confusing me. Me too. I thought Nate would want me to finish the work we started. Excuse me. James said me too. And then James again said, I thought Nate would want me to finish the work we started. Now Jaden. I don't know the story, but I can recall the emotions from the things he said tonight. Nathan was never like that before. He would want me to help. It is like you can feel what they are feeling and you can relate to how much they mean what they're saying. James. That's why I figured that guy is either his clone or maybe under a powerful Draco mind control program. So does Nate follow my blog, you think? Can you link me to it? supersoldiertalk.com. I thought you knew about the blog and book and such. No, just that he's mad about those claims he's making. I don't recall what they think. I feel what they are saying. Well, if it wasn't that he would be mad about something else, do you think he can be saved? I can tell you 2 emotions he had besides anger. Yes, you were taking too long to respond and he thought he was being clever by bringing up the Bible. Oh, I was helping my mom. It was a funny feeling. Nate should have introduced himself as Nate and not us. That was a glitch. When I talk about things bleeding through, it's because I lost control. I could say, my bad. So in summary, what happened was you called me and I got scared and felt like I can't trust you because he was yelling about how he can't trust you because you record people without their permission. So our thoughts merged at the time. I was already trying to connect with him, and as I'm connecting, he's yelling about how he can't trust you. Oh, then you called and I felt like I can't trust you. So it merged from my feelings bleeding through because they matched his. And then he says, I lost contact with Jaden soon after this. And this is chapter 18, Neotech. And this is, I guess, his Facebook page or maybe his YouTube. Oh, it's like Facebook page. And this guy's name is Greg Rinchich. And it says, for work, it says about Greg, the overview. I don't know if I have time to get through all this, but it says, I was a sniper troubleshooter for CIA Army. Lieutenant Colonel was in security at Area 51 and S4. You can go to YouTube and type in Lieutenant Colonel SC or Google my name and you will find some that think I'm a wacko. And those who believe and those who know I'm not lying because they have been there or know me personally. I now own a steel company called GGCR LLC. We also do hydraulics and metal art, very eccentric art. You draw it and we will make it anything. I mean anything. I'm married and love my wife and live in the NC mountains in a beautiful home on top where you can see 5 counties from my porch, and my wife is in the tree business. If we don't have it, she can get it. Again, any kind.